What up, though? This is Big OG Trick live and direct at the FILLMORE Theatre, which we used to call it the State Theater in Detroit. Downtown Detroit, just across the street from Co-American Park at Ford Field. A couple days before the draft, and we legalized it. Today, my very special guest, my friend, my brother, long time, 1,000 years, the doctor himself, Dr. GreenThumb, AKA the one and only, Be Real. What's up with it, family?
Glad to be here, loved one. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad to have you, man. It's an honor because you know how many times I've done how many times you fucked me up in your studio. Let's say it like it is. You in Detroit now.
It's been a few times, shit.
They told me, the nephew come up here and told me I can't smoke up here, and I got him up here. And I gotta respect it because there's some other kind of motherfuckers in this building here that we don't want no trouble with.
No. We good. We could hold down.
We'll wait till we get on stage. You on tour right now? You back on the road?
Yeah, we on the We Legalized It Tour. Yeah, I smoked before I got here, just to let you know. It's the We Legalized It Tour with Souls of Mischief, Far Side, and ourselves, Cypress Hill. And you know, this is this third show on the tour. Nice. And so far, man, the crowds have been like, you know, amazing, like coming in for that hip hop experience. Cause, you know, the cool thing about all three groups is that we're all sharing a 30-year anniversary experience, you know, Souls and Far Side and ourselves, you know, us with Black Sunday. So, you know, it's like a celebratory thing on the 50th year of hip hop's anniversary at that. So it just made sense to us to get on the road together and knock it down, you know, and the crowd's been showing up for us so far.
So tours like that, where you got the legends to get together, do y'all cats like get on the phone with each other first, or do you tell your manager, or do you call each other like, hey, cuz, let's go?
Well, whoever's tour it is, you know, it goes like, well, who do you want to get down with, you know, and who's available? Mm-hmm. And we've been wanting to get down with Far Side for a long time, you know what I mean? Because we go so far back.
Because they can't keep running the wheel.
Yeah. And Souls, you know, like we've done sporadic things with them all over the place, but never not, you know, something, you know, where it's like a tour. So they were available, fortunately, man. And it was like, shit, that was like the lineup we wanted to tour with this year, you know? It's hard when you put up a wish list and half of the motherfuckers you put up there, or, you know, whoever it is, isn't available.
Right.
Sounds good on paper and all that shit. Right. But like it ain't nothing unless you can get them. And then when you get them, will people come for it? And for sure, people have come for it. They've been showing up early, packed house early so they could see Souls and Far Side and catch everybody's set. And so far, you know, first two shows have been off the chain. So, you know, it was only fitting that we came to Detroit because there's always been a lot of love here, Smoke Gang all day. And, you know, hey, I want to say salute to our peoples that run our Dr. GreenThumb dispensary down here.
Shout out to Prince.
Yeah, that's right. Salute to Prince and the squad, the staff. We just had a meet and greet there the other day. And it
now
was
we got
awesome.
Now we got stores on the same street. My store is a couple of steps away.
It's crazy. Y'all got the Green Mile right there.
The Green Mile right there. They the close that. We got cookies right there.
Yeah,
we got the cookie store right
down the street.
Down. Yeah. And then my studio, the Blue Room, is right a couple more steps down.
See, you constantly working.
Yes, 8 Mile.
Yeah, 8 Mile.
Tell me something. Now the title of the tour, of course, caught me, you know, and it resonated a hell of a thing. Because you got legends like John Sinclair, rest in peace, Jack Harrow, rest in peace. You got, you know, a lot of great people. You know, Snoop, yourself, you know, being one of the leaders in today's generation and generations before in the legalization of medical marijuana. How does it feel to be I mean, because look, we got stores everywhere, and that's because of the work y'all put in. Thank you once again. Thank you. Like a motherfucker, thank you, dog. God damn, thank you. But how did it feel to have that much responsibility on a cause so big and your opposition was the government?
I mean, look, Jack Herrera, rest in peace, was like our mentor in the cannabis shit. He made us realize our platform. You know, he heard us celebrating cannabis and shit on the first album with Roll It Up or Light Another, and Stoned is the Way of the Walk. And then you know, by the time we're making Black Sunday, we become friends, and then we become advocates and activists with NORML, the national organization reforming marijuana laws or something like that. And we were like the spokesmen and stuff like that. We show up and he'd be constantly, you know, giving us information so that we were well equipped to talk about cannabis when we would do interviews, whether it be radio or a journalist doing an interview, or us, you know, talking about it in music and shit like that. So he was basically our educator in terms of the activism and, like, you know, not just the celebratory, you know, casual smoking shit. So we mixed a little bit of the, you know, the consumerism, you know, because we were stoners, we are stoners, so we celebrate it. And then when we asked about it, we try to educate based on information given to us by, you know, Jack Herrera, Ed Rosenthal, my man over at, well, formerly at High Times, now he's at Celebrity Stoner, Steve Bloom. And, you know, I had pretty good mentorship in the cannabis industry in terms of information, the legal fight, you know, like, and to try to get people activated in, like, changing some of the laws and shit like that. So I think the music helped, like, tear down the walls of the taboo shit. And you know, with Red and Meth and Snoop and Dre and those guys coming, you know, and saying, hey, fuck it, we're gonna hoist this flag too. And then others eventually, like Burner and Wiz Khalifa and Currency Spitta, Mr. Andretti out there, and guys like Dizzy, right? The younger generation, everybody hoisting that flag up, it becomes more accepted, and people are actually doing their own fucking knowledge, like, about the movement, whether they're celebrating it and just smoking it. You know, a lot of people more up on game than they used to be because the information is out there, and that's due to, you know, hip hop, not just Cypress Hill, but hip hop tearing down the walls of the taboo shit that, you know, the stigma that cannabis is a gateway drug. Your choices and the people you fuck with are the gateway. Hey, the weed ain't it.
Hey, they never made me want to do shit else. I'm too high.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, it feels good to see that we have shit in place, and then we played our part in it. You know what I mean? We played I think a significant role in making people feel like this is all right. You don't gotta feel like people are gonna judge you. There's nothing to judge you for. If you're a fucking stoner, but yet you get your job done, you know, like, you don't put no excuses in front of you, fucking get it done, and you're an upright individual to whatever degree. No, hey man, there's no one that could fucking bring, you know, like, tear you down just because you smoke cannabis. That shit is over.
Right, period. And thank everybody that took part in that. I mean, I didn't get hip to it until it became medicinally legal in Michigan. Outside of hustling it, you know.
Yeah.
What most of us did, you know, from the Mexican brick weed to Canadian BC.
From the boo-boo to the top shelf.
Yes, sir. Now owning owning a piece of the biggest cannabis company in the game and owning one of the biggest cultivation companies in the market. Heavyweight Heads, myself. I gotta
congratulations on that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You know, I'm motivated by you, bro. We've been rocking for a minute.
Yes.
From the first compound you had over there, off in the back road over there, with the dog pounds and Salam, and y'all had me leaning sideways on the screen. That was embarrassing. Now, I don't know, bro. I might get your ass and run for your money now.
You got fucking stripes now. You got those weed stripes now, boy. I know. We blow many trees at this point.
That was coming from my head every time I got to California, ladies and gentlemen. This guy right here was like, I used to, when I would leave his studio in the car, I'd be like, bro, I'm almost certain they said before I got there, let's fuck him up. Let's fuck him up.
Now, you know, it's GreenThumb University. We gotta put everybody, put everybody up on the game and get everybody set for the world.
College courses. Tell me something, Dr. GreenThumb, the retail. How's that been going for you?
It's been going good. I mean, like in California and anywhere else, there's always obstacles and hurdles to go through in opening up new ones, and even as you have shit that exists, because the state from year to year could change policies and shit, you know what I mean?
In the middle of the night.
Yeah, but
change the law.
But I'll say this, our brand is strong, no matter, what the situation is. We constantly having people come through because I think they trust our stamp, hey, we got some fucking flowers in here, not just ours, but like whoever we hold up in here, it's significant. And people trust that, and so if you're going for options, or if you're going for that one specific thing, they know they're gonna get, that quality shit. And that is one part that a lot of people struggle with, is maintaining the quality, especially when you're operating across the states, because you can't be everywhere at once, and you got to make sure that you got solid people that will do the quality control in the place that you're at. Because if you don't, someone could tell you, hey, yeah, we're killing it. This shit is fire. But yet you go to the fucking stores and the bags ain't moving because a couple people were like, I don't know about this.
And then you got, cultivators are different. You got some cultivators who are hell-bent on growing their product the way that they grow it. And then when you get a genetic that is superb, like a heavyweight head, orangutan, or trick OG, and then you go, and we share the genetics and share the seeds, and do the pheno hunting, and then they can't produce it the way we do because it's a formula.
It's a formula, and
it's like Big Mac sauce.
And I'll tell you what, a lot of cultivators have always had that problem. Like they might exchange genetics. Say, hey, here, let me get some of this shit, and I'll give you some of mine over here.
And the next question should be, how are you growing it?
Right.
How are you growing it?
SOPs, right?
Thank you.
This is my regimen for it. Follow this, and it's gonna be
get that
just like mine.
Yes.
Do anything different. I gave you what I gave you, right? And same goes for the other flip, right? Like, so, okay, cool. This is my regimen for this. Follow this and you'll get what I get. But most motherfuckers be like, man, I'm an expert.
Exactly.
I could just grow this shit like I grow all my other shit. Yeah. It ain't no different. And then it doesn't turn out. And they're like, fuck, what happened? My shit works for anything. And it doesn't. These plants are fragile in the way that, like, one formula may work for someone and it may not work for another strain. It may work for this genetic that you might have passed on, but it's not gonna work for everything. A lot of people learn that with OG, a lot of people learn that with cookies, and a lot of exotics. Master growers at one particular strain would be like, oh, I got this, and then they would try to grow that different strain like the one they're masters at, and they didn't have master fucking results. And you got to be willing to put the ego aside and say, well, and also have like the budget to maybe do it a little different.
Yeah. Because in some cases you need more water. Water's expensive.
Yeah, and if you ain't gonna do that, then don't take another fucking strain in your house.
Thank you, bro. Message. Because a lot of people always, I got to this, and I got to this, and I got to this. It's like, that's why what we like to do is cultivate our, do our own breed and our own creation. I don't want, if you got a genetic that I think is, the insane, I want the insane formula in its completion before I even attempt.
Right.
To, and even if I did grow it my way, I'm still gonna grow it your way just to see if I,
Right, where the things are.
And then before I, would say, okay, I'm gonna do this insane under this. No, you gotta check that out first. Yeah, I want you gotta give me it's a 100%, the A grade, or no.
You know what happens is that some cultivators, you know, like they know, okay, fuck it, I'll be disciplined and I'll stick to the plan, and they get what they expect, right? Others, they either like, my ego, I'm gonna do my shit, or it's motherfuckers in their ear, like, oh man, you do that shit you do at your shit, and oh yeah, you know what, I'll try it. And it's always that shit right there, you know what I mean? But like, if you stay disciplined and hard in the paint,
that's right,
to what they're telling you to do, you might crack it off, but it's no guarantee that you're gonna get it right off the first one even.
Right.
It might take you a few times to dial it in.
Right.
And that's no matter what strain it is.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean?
Let's talk a little bit about music again. Now you got the catalog out of this world. What is Be Real doing? Because you just did the last project I remember was the one you and Burn did.
Yeah.
And then you and X did one.
Yeah.
I still play all that on Shane 45. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I still play the shit out of that on this show right here. What you got?
So right now, I'm about to release an album with Psycho Les from the Beat Nuts.
Okay.
Nice. We're gonna pop that off in July.
Okay.
And then we're gonna follow up with I'm following up with Exhibit and Demrick again.
Nice.
With another album in October, another serial killer album in October.
Okay.
And then Burn and I are gonna follow that up in December with Tar Shit, and that's all produced by Scott Storch. So I'm just like,
I gotta come back out there and get on that one again.
oh, you gotta come do
The
it.
Midnight Flights is still a classic.
Yeah, that's a hard one, man. You know, the Los Metos album, man, it was really fucking, to me, that was our best one that him and I made. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do any videos or any promo, nothing, because that's when the pandemic dropped right then and there. But I'll say this, man, you know, I did a couple of experiments, and a couple other rappers have done this as of late. I think Corrupt being one of them.
Sure enough.
Is go back, and it doesn't matter how old the video is, just fucking pop it off. It's new to him right now.
It is.
Right?
It's your shit.
So I'm gonna hit up Burner and say, let's go.
Let's go.
Video. Let's go get Midnight.
Yes,
shit.
let's go. I'm with the
I'm trying
shit.
to tell you, man.
I mean, you gotta think about it, bro. We in the studio, we spending all this time, all this money, all this electricity, all this et cetera, time and energy, and we creating. How another motherfucker gonna tell us what the statutes and limitations are for what we create?
Yeah, I mean, art is art. You know what I mean? You could it sometimes it's buried for a while, and then sometimes there's a resurgence somewhere.
Salute Corrupt for the
We did that. We did something similar to that before he put it out, like maybe a few months before, but we didn't do a long form video. We did short form, right? Because we didn't know if it was gonna work or not. And so it started with Son Doobie, our bro Javi Lopez from Be Real TV. Mm-hmm. He filmed a short video of one of the Funk Dubious songs. Mm-hmm. And we noticed on IG it got love immediately. So we were like, all right, well, fuck, let's try another one. So he did another. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna fucking do one. And I did, and then I did one to our song Cuban Necktie. Mm-hmm. And I labeled it as short form when we put it up on the Cypress Hill.
Short form meaning?
Short form video. So in other words, it's not the whole song.
Okay.
It's a clip of it. We thought to make a whole video to it and put it out in pieces. So we might put out the second and third piece and make it one whole video. We noticed that shit worked, and then shortly after we saw Corrupt put out a full video, and people ate that shit up. So to me,
song's what, 20 years old?
Yeah. And it's timeless. You know what I mean? Especially if you give a visual to something that they already know but never seen. Yeah, it's a respark, and resparking catalog because. Young folks get it, see it for the first time. Oh shit, I didn't know there was a video for this. Let me go check this other shit. So,
if you was to take an older Cypress record and do that, which one would it be?
I Want to Get High, or Hits from the Bong.
Yes.
Either one.
Come on, now listen. Do you know how legendary that would fucking be?
Right now,
you drop Hits from the Bong video.
Oh yeah.
It's a no-brainer, bro.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
There's a few others, but those would be off top.
Now, if you do that one,
I'm gonna hit you up.
I'm on my way.
Of course, I'm gonna hit you up. You're gonna come down LA, and we gotta get it.
I'm doing this.
That's right.
Any new Cypress Hill music coming?
Yeah. I mean, we always got something loaded in the chamber and shit. You know what I mean? Muggs and I talked about doing an EP. One of the verses things, like one of his verses series. Because I mean, him and I have done the group thing forever, but like just him and I, we have not done that yet. So that's one thing. But Cypress, we're always going to put out songs. I mean, in terms of albums, I'm not sure where we're at there. Like I gotta like get to a certain vibe, or if Muggs got a vibe, like I got this shit. Let's try this direction.
Right.
But unless one of us has a direction, we sort of just do songs, Right. And there's a couple of songs that we've done that are pretty fucking crazy. If we, at some point he gets time to like finish them up, we might release them as singles. Just feeding our base for a little bit with just joints as opposed to the whole album experience, because we've done that shit so many times. We want to do a different sort of experience, so we're gonna see how it matches up with just putting out songs and with visuals and just creating a different experience, different sort of drops.
Nice. Any new songs on the set list for us?
Oh yeah, we switched our set list up tonight. We've been, the thing about this tour, we've been able to snap in different songs in different cities and shit. So like, the last set list that we came here with, we had been doing it for a minute. But we said, okay, we're gonna put that set list to bed and do some new shit this year. So, we did a little alterations and a little bit of tweaks, and it's gonna be good.
That bag, where's that bag, the heavyweight bag? Let me see it. It's on there behind you. It's a heavyweight bag. Toss me that bag, nephew. I want bro to see something.
And by the way, let me say that orangutan is fucking fire.
Thank you, sir.
I must tell you every time.
Anytime, brother. I got you. Let me say, go ahead, shoot.
It all just unraveled in the talk.
Perfect bag.
That was like magic.
Perfect talk. Now, you done had the Trick OG, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I got a new one. I crossed Trick OG. Just tell me what we turkey bags. Welcome to Detroit. When I go to them, it's turkey bags.
Oh man.
Yes, sir. Hearing from heavyweight heads. You give me this today when I get over the base camp.
That's beautiful.
I say, yo, what the fuck is this? That's new.
That's that nose. That's that fucking bag appeal. That's
yes. I wish I could share with y'all, but
yeah.
Bro gotta go on stage in a minute once again. But now this is the Trick OG. We might have made a few other.
I'll tell you what, that other one was fire.
I got you, bro. We'll put your package together.
The OG right here.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Oh yes.
Original gangster. Trick original.
Yeah.
Heavyweight.
Solid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna get down tonight. This is the Fillmore at the Cypress Hill tour. We legalized it. Far Side. Who else on the tour?
Souls of Mischief.
Souls of Mischief. And it's going down. Hopefully we can get a couple of clips.
That's right.
To show everybody. And as always, my brother, you are much appreciated. I love
it's
you.
all love.
And yes, sir.
We'll be waiting for you in LA with that box again, bro.
Yeah. I'm ready for it now.
I know you ready for it.
They used to take me down, bro. They used to take me down, fam. The Fly Zone Radio, Shade 45. You understand me?
we are celebrating it with you tonight. When it hits, it will touch your fucking soul.